Hello everyone! If you're feeling a little more tired this morning, you're definitely not alone. The clocks moved forward yesterday, and as usual, our bodies are still a bit out of sync with the new time. But perhaps that cool, crisp air outside is a very real reminder that you've woken up in a morning that feels truly like early spring. Slightly cold, refreshing, and somehow very awakening. From the very first hours of the day, you can clearly feel that lingering chill from previous days. It's not the kind of cold that cuts through your skin, but just enough to make you pull your jacket a little tighter, take a deep breath, and truly feel the fresh air filling your lungs. However, there's one very important detail: the wind. A light but steady breeze is moving through the atmosphere, and that has prevented temperatures from dropping too low into frost levels. This is actually a very valuable detail in the forecast, because without the wind, this morning could have been significantly colder, even bringing frost in many areas. As the sun gradually rises higher, the weather picture begins to open up in a very pleasant way. It's not a completely clear blue sky, but rather a blend of sunshine and drifting clouds. Especially across southern and central areas, clearer skies will appear more frequently. The sunlight isn't harsh, but gentle and warm, the kind of light that makes you want to step outside, take a walk, or simply stand still for a few minutes and enjoy it. But don't let that calmness fool you. Northwesterly winds, the stirring force of the weather. In the north, especially near coastal and higher ground areas, the northwesterly winds are still quite active, and it's this wind direction that's pulling in cool, moist air from the ocean. So what does that bring? Sudden showers. They're not long-lasting, not particularly intense, but enough to interrupt what seems like a peaceful morning. You might see sunshine, and just 30 minutes later, clouds build in and light rain begins. That's the very personality of transitional season weather. As we move into the afternoon, a noticeable shift takes place. Showers begin to fade and die out. Winds ease, no longer feeling as sharp or forceful. Interestingly, temperatures don't change much compared to yesterday, but the feeling is completely different. Less wind equals it feels warmer. More sunshine equals a better mood. Highs only reach around 13 degrees Celsius in the south. Not a high number at all, but under these conditions, it will feel much more comfortable than in recent days. As night falls, the sky becomes clear once again for the first part of the evening. This is a very quiet phase of the atmosphere. Fewer clouds, lighter winds, and temperatures starting to drop. You'll clearly feel the chill returning. A light, dry cold, very typical of a spring night. But this calmness won't last. Clouds from the west, a sign of change. From around midnight onwards, clouds will begin to push in from the west. At first they'll be thin, but gradually they'll thicken. And once thick enough, they'll bring something very familiar. Drizzle. Not heavy rain, not storms, just fine droplets, enough to dampen the roads, enough to make you switch on your windshield wipers while driving. At the same time, winds will briefly ease, before picking up again as we head toward the next morning. Tuesday morning, not as cold as now. As we move into Tuesday morning, you'll notice something quite clearly. Temperatures won't drop as low as in previous days. Why? Cloud and wind. Cloud acts like a blanket, trapping heat closer to the ground. Meanwhile, wind helps mix the air, preventing temperatures from falling too sharply. As a result, most areas will sit in the mid to higher single digits, a cool morning, but not a bitter one. Tuesday, milder, but cloudier. This is where the real turning point of the weather pattern begins. The wind shifts to a westerly direction, bringing in milder air from the Atlantic, and you'll start to feel it. Temperatures rise to around 15 to 16 degrees Celsius. That's above average for this time of year. Sounds great, right? But what's the trade-off? Less sunshine, more cloud, and some light rain possible, especially over western hills. The sky on Tuesday will carry a mostly gray tone. Not gloomy, but not bright either. Occasionally, there may be some brighter breaks in the afternoon, like a gentle consolation from nature. Overall, a very gentle transitions. What's important to note here is this. We're not entering a sudden change. No temperature shock. No major storms. No extreme shifts. Instead, it's a very gentle transition. From cold to milder, from dry to more humid, from sunny to cloudier. This is the kind of weather that, if you really pay attention, feels very real. Looking ahead to the holiday, hope and uncertainty together. And of course, something many people are watching closely, the upcoming holiday. Right now, forecast models are still somewhat uncertain, but there is one notable signal. A ridge of high pressure may begin to build from the south. If that happens as expected, we could see a very pleasant Friday. Dry, some sunshine, and fairly comfortable. A perfect start to the holiday. But in the distance, low pressure is still lurking, and if it moves closer, the rest of the holiday period could turn more unsettled, with rain, wind, and cloud returning. So, if you look at the whole picture, the weather over the coming days feels like a journey. Starting with a light chill in the morning, moving into a more comfortable afternoon, gradually turning milder, but always carrying clouds and uncertainty along the way. And that's exactly what makes weather so fascinating. It's not always perfect, it's not always predictable, but there's always something to observe, to feel, and to tell. And today, I have to say right from the start, the atmospheric picture we are about to see is not pleasant at all. If you're hoping that as we move into April, spring will truly begin with warm sunshine, blue skies, and comfortable days, then unfortunately, reality is heading in a completely different direction. The overall atmospheric picture, a dangerous cycle is forming along. What we experienced over the past week, cold winds, showers, even snow and hail, all of it, is coming back. Not just once, but repeating, wave after wave, again and again. Why is this happening? Because one key factor is dominating the entire system. Atlantic low pressure is in control. Cold air masses from polar regions, what we call polar maritime air, are continuously plunging down from the northwest, driving straight into the region. And each time they arrive, they bring deep cold air, high moisture, and extremely unstable atmospheric conditions. This is not just bad weather. This is a series of cold air outbreaks acting like continuous assaults. Weather radar, the first sign of instability. If you look at the radar right now, you'll see a rain system that has just moved through the southeast. But don't think it's over. Behind it, another cold air mass is moving in. This one isn't quite as cold as the previous one, but still strong enough to bring snow over the higher ground of Scotland, heavy, thundery showers and sudden bursts of hail, especially across northern England, Northern Ireland, Scotland. These showers can appear suddenly, intensify rapidly, and disappear just as quickly. This is the most dangerous type of weather, unpredictable on a small scale. Nightfall, when the real cold begins. As the sun sets, things become more serious. Cold air combined with clear skies will cause temperatures to drop rapidly. Frost may form. Temperatures may fall below freezing in many areas. And the dangerous part is, this is April. People tend to be less cautious. They don't dress warmly enough. They're not prepared. But in reality, it can feel like midwinter outside. Monday and Tuesday, a false sense of comfort. We will have a short window where it feels like conditions are improving. A weak ridge of high pressure will move in, bringing drier conditions, some sunshine, lighter winds. Temperatures may reach around 10 to 12 degrees Celsius, even 15 to 16 degrees Celsius by Tuesday afternoon. Sounds decent, right? But this is just a break between two storms, because right behind it, a new low-pressure system is forming. Midweek, the next wave of impact. From Tuesday night into Wednesday, a large low-pressure system will move in, and this time it brings more. Widespread rain, strong winds, a return of cold air. In the east, it may feel slightly milder ahead of it, but soon after, temperatures will drop sharply. Winds turn northerly, cold air pushes in, and we return to showers, hail, even snow over higher ground. Temperatures, the deception of spring. One of the most dangerous aspects of this week is the temperature fluctuation. Daytime around 12 to 16 degrees Celsius, nighttime down to -2 degrees, -3 degrees, or even lower. This large contrast is extremely dangerous for health, especially for the elderly, children, people with underlying health conditions, and agriculture as well. April frost can cause serious damage to crops. Thursday, Friday, the peak of the cold. This could be the most dangerous period of the week. Cold air from the northwest intensifies. Upper air temperatures drop significantly, -6 to -8 Celsius at higher atmospheric levels. What does that mean? Precipitation becomes mixed. Rain, hail, snow, sleet, all possible within the same day. In the north and west, severe overnight frost. Temperatures could drop below -4 degrees Celsius. In the south, around 12 degrees during the day, but still feeling very cold due to the wind. Danger warning. Do not be complacent. This is not just a weather update, this is a warning. Strong winds plus low temperatures equals risk of hypothermia. Sudden showers, risk of traffic accidents. Frost equals risk of slippery surfaces. And importantly, sudden hail and snow showers can change outdoor conditions within minutes. Longer range, not very positive signals. Looking further ahead, into mid-April, major forecast models still do not show a clear signal of a stable warm period. There is a bit of hope. High pressure from Europe may develop. If that happens, temperatures could rise, conditions could become more settled, but for now, it's only a possibility. The reality ahead, westerly winds remain dominant, low pressure remains active, cold air continues to move in repeatedly. Conclusion, a challenging start to April. If we had to describe this week in one sentence, this is not the spring you were expecting. This is a cold spring, a wet spring, a highly variable spring, and above all, a spring that shows no mercy. So, prepare as if it were midwinter. If you're going out early morning or late at night, dress like it's January, not April. If you're driving, be ready for rain, wind, and reduced visibility. If you work outdoors, monitor forecasts hour by hour. Because this week, the weather won't just change day by day, it can change hour by hour. Thank you for watching. If you want continuous updates on the most dangerous weather developments in the coming days, stay with us, because this atmospheric picture is far from over.